go.
Go over it! Down three.
Watch the screen! Whose bat is that?
Keep going.
Hey, yo, right there!
And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. It'll be the Rockets off the tip. Now here's Van Vliet. And one thing you've got to do on the floor tonight, box out.
Two elite rebounding teams here, BA, so making sure that possessions count. Work to get the best possible shot you can in the half court, because you know there's not going to be a lot of second opportunities in this one.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Rebounded by Green. Podziemski with it. Now Thompson defending. Here's Green. Brooks comes with a double team. And here's Butler outside. Gets the three to fall.
Well, Jimmy Butler's three ball is just going to extend that defense, and now he's going to make plays inside.
Thompson outside. Fires from deep. And another miss by Houston. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. It's a three-point game. Three-pointer, Brooks. Gets the three ball to go.
Trying to keep up with Brooks will wear you out. He gets one step ahead and pulls right up to shoot.
What a rookie year for Brandon Podziemski. A seamless transition into the league.
You talk about a guy who could come in and contribute right away. I remember the stretch last year. He had 3 straight games with double-doubles without a turnover. And that's some heady play for a rookie. Podziemski, he's got a great calmness and a great demeanor about him, but always willing to make the next play.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's
Yes, sir.
Wow!
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Outside Moody. Back to Curry. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Houston.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Brooks has got 6.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Back to Şengün. Pass to Van Vliet. Again, Houston.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Brooks. The rebound by Moody.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Curry, no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, Butler's a great competitor, and he's playing with some fire right now.
Well, Brent, there are only a handful of players in the league with the big game experience of Butler.
Yeah, and those big games, BA, are where he's had some of his best moments. It's been on several different teams as well. So the bigger the game gets, the bigger Jimmy Butler appears to show up.
Oh, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But I give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries, the confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
Warriors trail by 9. The three from Curry. Pure from three-point range.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that three off. Beautiful shot.
Over to the left wing. Here's Whitmore outside. Hits a three-pointer.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Moody misses. And it's Houston's ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Eason can't get it to go. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. They trail by 9. With the teardrop. And that's 2 points on the layup. Curry's got 5 now.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
And so it's the Houston Rockets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Houston.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Podziemski. And the layup is good off the glass.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Now here's Whitmore. Back to Holiday. Oh, there's the alley. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Warriors trail by 7. And here's Butler outside. Can't hit that one.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Picked by Smith. Here's Holiday. They get the rebound. Left side Eason. 6 to shoot. An open look for Smith. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Eason.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
Inside. Here's Post. Outside heel. Outside for Butler. The three-pointer off the mark. Houston leading by 9. Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Eason can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 15. Here's Kuminga. And that time also a missed shot. Smith left side. Outside Eason. Pass to Adams. Out to the wing. For 3, Smith. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Kuminga's shot is off. Houston leading by 15. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Outside Eason.
2 minutes.
Launches it. Houston with another miss. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Jacks up a three. Nails it from three. Hield's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, watching Hield shoot is quite astonishing. He does a great job of establishing his feet as a foundation for his three-point shot.
Three-pointer, Holiday. The rebound by Post. Warriors trail by 12. Pass to Podziemski. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Houston making some changes.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
And the luxury of having Van Vliet. He doesn't need the ball to score. Fred can work off the rock and be a spot-up shooter.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Van Vliet right side. Thompson outside. Puts up a 3. And Houston another 3.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Warriors trail by 14. Here's Curry. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Van Vliet outside. Shoots over Curry. Podziemski grabs the board. And here's Curry. He has 7. That one no good. And so it's Houston now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They know Curry can go for 50, 60 any night. So they're forcing someone else to beat him. More 2K action in just a moment. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
And here's Green from the arc. Green able to hit from 3.
Well, he doesn't shoot it all that well, but when he does knock it down, it's demoralizing for a defense.
Oh, got that one up quick. Green's got 8 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Curry. He has 7. The layup misses. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Moody. Şengün, no good. Warriors trail by 12. And here's Curry for 3. Second chance shot. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. Houston leading by 8. Brent, you could hit the 3 back in your day, and no doubt, Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, BA, it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the offseason, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does. And there's no one that produces the way that he does either.
Here's Şengün. Brooks from outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. The 3 from Curry. Curry buries the triple.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Thompson outside. All sorts of time. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Thompson's got 7 points.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Here's Curry. Count the basket. He's got 12.
Curry's toughness on display inside there, just clashing inside.
And here's Green from the arc. The rebound by Moody. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Kuminga. Lays it up and banks it in. Kuminga's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. The 3 is up. He can't get it to go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And here's Thompson for 3. Here's Şengün. No made baskets yet. Shot clock at 6. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Curry. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
From downtown. The shot that time not on target. The Rockets lead by 5. Holiday with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. Back to Holiday. Green, a screen. The shot by Holiday, no good. And the Warriors with possession here. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
So quick to rotate. I mean, Green able to cover quickly. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Houston. They're up by 5. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Holiday with the ball. Outside Whitmore. Spins. Launches a 3. The rebound by Post. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Potemski. Sinks the tray.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And it's Houston's ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Holiday. Unloads. And it goes straight through with a swish. From the line, the Rockets pull it in. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Now here's Holiday. To the wing, right side. For 3. A rebound by Post. The Warriors trailing. Here's Butler. Second chance effort. They shoot again. And Butler inside.
Jimmy B doing his work there, challenging in the lane.
Pass to Holiday. Back to Whitmore. Adams a screen. Now Whitmore. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Substitution on the court.
Warriors trail by 3. Now here's Curry to tie it up. Rebound by Van Vliet.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Pass to Brooks. Fires the 3. On target from range.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. 3-point lead. And he gets the bucket.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Here's Curry. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
And I just love the calm confidence that Steph has in these kind of moments. Give the ball to him, he'll do it to you every time.
Drops in the 3.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Here's Butler. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Outside for Green. 2:32 left in the fourth quarter. Şengün. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Brandon Podziemski.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so it's Golden State with it. Pass to Butler. The kick out, Curry. Corner shot. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Curry's got 9 points now in the second half.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking. I think the defense has...
Oh, Kuminga putting on a show out here.
So much attention on Steph that really opens up the floor.
Three-pointer Brooks. And Houston another three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble. You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
Pass to Şengün. And Houston another three. 34 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Green. Outside Curry. There's a screen. Over Green. Curry's shot is off. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. Curry from deep three-point land. Cash. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Van Vliet on the wing to the inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
Assist from Dylan Brooks.
And so it's Houston winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall.
Greetings, everyone, from Sacramento. The Kings playing host to a Western Conference affair here in the capital of California. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Now here's Durant. He can't get that one to fall.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And LaVine throws it down.
Now, I don't know where you've been, but everybody else knows that Zach LaVine, this man is an aerial artist. He makes the hardest dunks look so easy.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Booker. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
LaVine can't hit. Booker in the post. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
We know Book can hit those deep threes, but he's also effective around the rim.
And here is Ellis. Knocked loose. KD looking around. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
Hey, RJ, what about Keegan Murray? He made the immediate impact in the NBA as a rookie, setting a record for three-point shots made, and he has continued to build on it.
A bit of a surprise as the 4th overall pick in the 2020 draft. Murray was the right fit. Big part of Sacramento ending that 17-year playoff drought.
Now here's Booker. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. A nice shot by KD.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Murray, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
I thought he had that all sewn out, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
For 3, Ellis hands it from downtown. And that makes it a tie ball game.
The all-around game of LaVine, an excellent passer for his position.
Outside Durant. Back to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Durant. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by the Kings. Outside, Sabonis. Outside, LaVine. And that one's on target from the wing.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Pass to KD. Trains it from beyond the arc. Durant's got 5.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Lobs it up for LaVine. And the jam by LaVine.
The lob, the finish, just a textbook alley-oop. And LaVine, his bounce, his athleticism, it kind of pays off in these moments.
Durant inside. Down low. And that one's good. Richards.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Pass to Murray. That will count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Kings ahead. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Here's Valanciunas, and it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And with the score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Here's Valanciunas. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Valanciunas has got his first 2 points. Shoots from 12. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Inside, Durant with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Sacramento moving it around. Monk, no one around him. Off target from outside. KD with it. Now guarded by Monk. Durant. Offensive rebound. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Substitution for your Kings.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Booker left side. Just 4 to shoot. The outside leaner. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Nah, it's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
The kick out to Sabonis. That shot, no good. Suns lead by 4. Booker looking around. Screen by Durant. Oh, Durant imposing his will.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
Here's Booker. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Outside, Levine. Sinks that one from the post. And now just a 2-point Suns lead.
What determination from Levine. Finding his finish despite the contact.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substituting on the court.
1:49 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Bull. Wants to get it to KD and does. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Now Monk. Defended by Booker. Screened by Valanciunas. To the middle. Over Bull. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he's something else. Hey, thank you. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. 4-point game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
DeRozan has every shot, but that mid-range, yeah, that's his bread and butter.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
On its way from Monk for 2. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns lead by 2. And we'll be back with you right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Kings trailing. Here's Levine for the lead. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
The drive by Ellis. And the layup's good off the glass. Ellis has got 5 now. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Levine wide open. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And that's 13 points for Zach LaVine.
Well, LaVine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad. And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
On the wing, LaVine shoots the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. You know, RJ, we talk about DeMar DeRozan scoring, but he's also a terrific passer.
Yeah, his first couple years in the league, DeRozan averaged less than 2 assists a game. Now, making plays for others is a big part of his game.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Murray for 3. They get it back. Right side, DeRozan over Allen. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Nice play by DeRozan. Such a strong scorer. So consistent in his approach at the offensive end.
KD with the bucket. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Sacramento leading by 3. Outside DeRozan. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. 8 points for him.
The closer DeRozan gets, the more dangerous he is. That's fantastic work inside.
Here's Booker. And it's sent back by Sabonis. 3-on-3. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Fades. And Bull pulls it down.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
To the inside. DeRozan misses from short range. Suns trail by 3. Outside, KD with the shot. Rebound by Murray. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Kings shooting their first free throw of the game here. Kings leading now by 4. RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view it?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes. And after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there. But whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. That one misses for Bol. Pass to Crowder. Plumlee with the rebound.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make them all.
The Suns have shot just one free throw, missing that one early.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Allen. It's hauled in by the Kings. Now here's Ellis. He has 5. Plumlee with the rebound.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Bull. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Bull's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that drive.
Monk for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Kings lead by 4.
And you gotta love that 3-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The Kings making a switch here. He doesn't get the second one. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. Pass to Wiles. Over Bull. No good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Kings ahead. Up 3. 5 from Golden One Center. Here. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. And it's Jones with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
A shot by Sabonis, nobody around. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Clearly, Sabonis has that shot dialed in before he even gets the ball. He catches it and shoots it with a quick release.
And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
In for your team, number 23.
Jones looking for an opening. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Timeout, Kings. Head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. Now it's a close one, so coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. We play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. That shot wide open.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Pass to Booker. Here's the 3. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Sacramento leading by 5. Ellis outside. Screen by Sabonis. On the wing, Levine. 5 on the clock. That one wide left. Suns trailed by 5. To the paint. Durant going to work inside.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
To the wing on the left. Back to Levine. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Sabonis, no good. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Back to Booker. To tie it up. Booker is feeling it from deep range with that one.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Levine looking around. On the wing, Ellis. Screen by Sabonis. Levine for 3. The rebound by Richards.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Personal foul. Third team.
A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Pass to KD. Jones from outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Stolen by Jones. Here's Booker. And he drives in. Bucket is good. And that's 19 points for Devin Booker. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball. That is not the shot they needed there. You've got to work it around and get a better look.
KD with it. Out guarded by Murray. Kicks it out to Booker. 3-pointers off the mark. The Kings trailed by 5. Outside, Sabonis. On the wing, Levine. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Sabonis. Levine inside the 3-point line. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Levine is taking it upon himself to be the man in crucial moments. He's that kind of clutch player.
To Booker. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's good.
And Booker is made for these moments. What a big-time bucket.
Screen by Sabonis. Lets it go from deep.
Answering the bell, Sabonis. Big time, guys.
And here's Phoenix. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Now Booker, and they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
For 3.